Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
And no, that was never going to make it. I was going to be disappointed with that. Played into space, and this is Raul. Nice interception, well timed. Gerrard. Messi. Gerrard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get rid. That'll be a throw-in. Forlan receives it in a... Forlan! AC Milan could counter here. Marquinhos makes the interception. Gerrard. Played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. That is good strength. And it's pulled. Gets his head on it! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's a sharp little ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Raul. He's picked his way through. Raul plays it in.
Yeah, I think if that...
Great chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Diouf. Diouf unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
The Shakshahir clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pass is just off target. And he's there to retrieve it. He's gone for goal! Off target by a whisker. Now it's Bojan. And this is Forlan. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Great defending, strong and determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
I'm
Not
afraid
too
to
much
tell
so
you that
far
we're
to lift
expecting
anybody
traffic
off
to
their
be heavy
seat.
after the
After
final
all
whistle
that
today.
probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Rising over the bar.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has been cut short. Zanetti powering forward here. Nicely worked. Decent chance! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Bojan. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Baresi attempts a clearance. Başakşehir here are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Substitution for Milan, number 9, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 23.
Good work on the right flank here. And it's been played
11,
through.
Rafael.
And the keeper's given it away. Torres! And that's a sharp finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
There's certain ones that the most I call upon to do a different work.